Hi guys, I'm Callum, and today we're going to be creating this kind of image where our text sort of blends into our background, and we're going to do this in Cinema 4D. So, start your new project, and then insert a floor and a background. Now, right click on floor, go to Cinema 4D tags, and then compositing. Then tick compositing background, and what this does is the easy way to explain it is it blends from the floor to the background. And if you want to see what I mean, simply untick this and then follow the steps. But obviously it's a bit of a waste of time, so just tick that and then create a new material and add your image to the material, and then put it on the floor and also on the background. Now the floor needs to have a frontal projection, and the background requires a flat projection. And then if you just render this, it renders the image out. Now my project has a higher resolution than my image, so that's the reason why you've got the top and the bottom bit there. But if you say you want a 720p image, find an image on Google that's 1280 by 720, and then it should work fine. Whereas this is something different. Alright, so now all we need to do is enter our text. So go to MoGraph and MoText, and I'm just going to rescale this and reposition. Okay, so let's just render this to see where it comes out at. Okay, that looks okay. Alright, I'm just going to change the name and the font. Certain fonts do look better than others, but we're just going to do a random. And obviously the text is your personal preference, so you don't have to do the same as me. And then we just render it out. Let's see what it looks like. So all of this is kind of trial and error. Okay, so there we have an alright position. I think I'll just bring it forward a little bit. Okay, now at this point I know that I want to have my image to look like this. So when you've positioned your text, all you have to do is add a camera, and then with the camera you can lock into the camera by hitting this like little button here, and this way you can move around and edit your text. But see, now I've lost my original position, and if I just click the camera, it goes back to my original position. So before you insert the camera, choose your position that you want and then tick that, and then it'll always go back to this. You see? Good. Alright. So now what we're going to do is add a area light. Rotate it by 90 degrees. Or you could rotate by 45 actually, to make it at a 40-degree angle. Or negative 45. Yeah, negative 45. And then just reposition this And now when we render, our text is very bright. There we go. Now it looks slightly unrealistic, so I'm just gonna change the light very slightly, and then I'm going to add a soft maps, shadow maps soft, and this creates the shadows onto the on the plane. Now the reason why it does create shadows is because there's a plane on the floor and the image is projected onto our plane. Okay, so that's the reason why there's a shadow, is because Cinema 4D is using the image that's on the plane as like a surface. So now you see that the shadows should come sort of in front of it, I would say, so that the light should come in front of it, because if you look at it, if you look at the image again, you'll see that the light comes from where we are. See, so the light always hits there, so it would be stupid to add a shadow to the front of it here, so the shadow's at the back, but the text sort of looks a little bit out of place, so I'm just gonna bring it down so it just touches the floor. And all of this is just sort of trial and error, so you do it as you like it. Alright, okay, that's okay for me, and we're going to quickly make a material, and I'm going to make it so that it complements the background image. So I'm going to have a dark green, and then I'm going to have a yellowish green, like the plants in the water. So if we render this out, and then we have it, our image on the background. Now you can obviously play around with this to get it all nice and perfect, but I'm just doing it short for the tutorial. So thanks for watching, guys.